All right, we are rolling. We are rolling. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fred D. Borges Show, and you're rocking with your host, Fred D. Borges. Before we get started, guys, make sure you slap that subscribe button. We are at 92 subscribers, and we're trying to get to that 100 subscriber mark. So since you're here, you might as well slap that subscribe button. And by the way, you might as well hit that like button since you're here. So yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we get into the shoe, because we do have another sneak review, we will be reviewing the Air Jordan Retro 6 Olympic colorway. But like I said, before we get into the actual shoe itself, let's get into the packaging, because I feel like that is just as important as the shoe, the presentation of this shoe. And as you can see, we have the original Retro 6 box, but it has its own little touch since this is an Olympic colorway. You have the big red Jumpman, and then behind that you have what will be kind of like fireworks. You open the box, the paper is pretty much the same as what you see on the box, some fireworks back there. So I think the box, the presentation itself, it's pretty damn good. And then let's just get into the shoe. So these originally released in 2000, and then they first time retroed in 2012, and then back again looking more like the 2000 version. This model is most known for Michael Jordan winning his first championship in 1991. However, this colorway debuted back in 2000 and not worn by MJ, but the Jordan team members such as Ray Allen and Vin Baker. So that's a nice little fun fact. The outsole is the Olympic theme, the blue and red, with the blue tint within the translucent. But actually the I want to say the original version actually did not have the blue tint within the translucent, so that's something to point out there. And then we come up to the midsole, the polyurethane midsole. In the forefoot is an encapsulated air sole unit. In the rear, there's a visible air sole unit, kind of like the I talked about this in the Retro 4 review when I did the cements. Well, all the Retro 4s are like that. So I talked about that on the Retro 4. They have like that that visible air sole unit in the back, and then on top of that they have a board last, and then the insole itself is a Dream Cell insole. So that's that. And then we're just going to talk about the materials itself. So to me, I think these materials are pretty damn good. It's more of, in my opinion, kind of like a tumbled leather, which is absolutely fine. The leather itself, I feel it's pretty thick. I was seeing a lot of people online kind of complaining about the stiffness of the shoe, but if you want great material, then in other words, I mean, it's just going to be a stiff shoe. You're just going to have to break it in, which is completely fine because these retail at $200. So if you're spending $200 on a shoe, you would want great material. So yeah. And then we come here, we come to the back right here. You have that little spoiler in the back. You have the Jumpman Air, not the Nike Air, but the Jumpman Air. These aren't original, so you'll get that Jumpman Air in the back. There's really not much to say about this shoe other than that. And then the color blocking kind of reminds me of the Carmines, just in blue. You come up front here, you got this big tongue, which is kind of like an elastic tongue. Not this part, not the top part, but like when you go deeper in, like the tongue itself is kind of like, I feel it's like a stretchy elastic. It's actually very thin. Then right below that, you could click these open right here and then hide your laces behind there. But honestly, I've never seen anybody do that. They usually, when I see pictures and images of people wearing this shoe, I usually see a lot of them just, wearing the laces out. I see these too. Like some people would replace these at the bottom down here. Not 100% sure why they do that. Will I do that? No. Chances are I probably just take this off because for my Retro 5s, I've done the same thing. Like I wind up just taking, these off. I feel like they get in the way, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just me. Yeah. So I wear them how I like them, what I feel most comfortable in or wearing them as. So yeah. So that's that. As far as sizing goes, I would say these run slightly a little big. However, I am a size 9, so I mean, I really just stick true to size. Like I said, they're slightly a little big. If you want that more of a snug fit, then I would definitely downsize to probably an 8.5. But you should be honestly okay with true to size. And even if you have a wider foot, you might want to go up a half size. But even like true to size, you might still be able to get away. I'm not 100% sure because I don't have a wide foot, but I feel as if you can still get away with true to size. So yeah. So overall, I mean, this is a great shoe. Like I said, they retail for $200. They're a little stiff. You're gonna have to break them in, which is completely fine because when you're, like I said, when you're spending $200 on a shoe, you will want that. You would want that good leather. You want that good material, and this is exactly what that does. It gives you have great material. You have that leather, which would be kind of like a tumble feel. The shoe itself just feels strong. It feels like a solid shoe. So with that being said, that is the shoe review for these bad boys, the Olympic 6 Retro Olympic colorway. And with that being said, guys, we are at 92 subscribers. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get to that 100 mark by the end of this month. That is the goal. By the end of this month, let's get to that 100 mark. We're 8 away. We're like literally right there, guys. We're right there. But I will catch you in the next one. Peace.